Hi everyone, welcome to your September energy reading. This is a monthly forecast of what is happening energetically on the planet. I'm Carrie Merriam, and I am tying in over a decade of wisdom from the ancient practices of yoga, pranayama, meditation, Ayurvedic studies to really tap into the energy of what's happening and share my gifts with you. I am a well-being strategist, and I'm here to help support you to develop and sustain a spiritually based life, to shift your yoga practice off the mat into your everyday experience. We're going to dive into September energies and forecasting in just a moment, so stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back again. Thank you so much for being here. It is a crazy time to be alive, to be on this planet, especially if you are an empath or a yogi. You are probably feeling all of the shifts as we collectively move into more conscious expansion. We are continually transforming our internal world, and that is shifting our external environment as we uplift the entire planetary consciousness, which is a beautiful thing, but there is some work involved, right? And September brings us into very similar energetic expressions of August. It is as we are riding a gigantic wave of life, right? So September is calling us in balance. And just like the waves of the ocean, September is going to bring us peaks and valleys. It's going to bring us visionary highs right before we cascade and drop into the wave, as well as crashes along the shoreline. So I wanted to offer some tips and tools that you could take with you throughout this month to enjoy the highs and also give yourself some extra love on the lows as well. So not only is September foreshadowing of the waves of the ocean, it is also a transitionary month in Ayurveda. So Ayurveda is the sister science of yoga, and we are transitioning out of summer season. We're transitioning out of Pitta energy into Vata energy. So this is the last month of summer, of that summer season. And transitionary months are a beautiful opportunity to really check in and to start to clean up our external environment to bring more harmony and balance within our own internal environment and self. So self-care is so important right now, but also just continuing to recognize how your external environment is influencing your internal world, really creating harmony between your external and internal this month as we ride the wave of major and massive transitions. I truly believe that we are here. We came to this planet so we can consciously evolve and consciously transcend who we are as individuals. And through our own transcendence, through our own awakening, through our own evolutionary process into more wholeness, we then can transcend what's happening on the planet. But it starts with us first, and it starts with conscious expansion and awareness. So this month you are going to be feeling extra amplified to take time for you, to really take time within your yoga practice, within your meditation practice, to just carve out some more space to eliminate the distractions of Netflix and maybe socializing and all of these other things that are pulling you out of, that are really pulling you into hiding, essentially, right? Like we can hide on social media, we can hide in social environments, we can hide even within ourselves, from just being in our feelings, because sometimes it's easier to bypass than it is to actually sit within all that is coming up. And as we awaken from a planetary perspective, as the collective consciousness awakens, you might start to move more subconscious into your conscious experience. And what that means is that you're going to become more aware this month and the months that follow of all of that past wounding that has been suppressed in your subconscious experience. So things might come up, old thought patterns might arrive that are just really old, that you thought that you have dealt with. And it's the opportunity for you really to hold space, cultivate that space for those old, outdated paradigm thought patterns, and just continue to develop more faith and trust and ground into your faith and commitment to yourself. This month is a really powerful month to activate your internal power through your commitment to you, through using your words as vibration, as expression, as truth-telling, to recognize what's true for you, what your authenticity is, what your voice wants to say, but also noticing how you are expressing out to the world what your internal environment is trying to express to you. So if you're expressing judgment, if you're expressing shame, if you're expressing hurt or anger or frustration, if you're expressing the need to control and cling, all of these things are indications of what's actually being expressed within your subconscious experience of self. So it's really important to notice how you are using your voice, how you're using your expression, because your external world is going to be mirroring your internal experience and vice versa. So finding that balance and that relationship and using consciousness as a way to become aware of how you're using your voice this month will also be a key factor in you continuing to step into your internal power as you ride the waves of experience this month. So some really easy tips and tools as we are in this big transitionary month are Vedically. Take time to really look at your diet and clean up your diet. I did a live yesterday about this, and it's just so important. We want to remove toxicity from our body by checking into what we're eating. So how are you consuming? If you're consuming, 40% of your diet is processed food, drop that down to 20. If you're consuming a ton of dairy or a ton of caffeine, just reduce it. Start to notice how those things really influence you and go into the detoxification process, because your body's ready to really push and move some toxins. This is a big month for you communicating to your body. So each day, your body's going to be talking to you and wanting something different on this wave, right? So you might have days where you feel really, really energized and your body's really looking for a more intensified workout. Other days, your body's going to be like, I need a bath. I need some yin yoga. I need some gentle stretching. So it's up to you to intuitively check in each and every day this month and really, really recognize what you need. Another great tool for you to start to incorporate this month is more breath work, right? So maybe that is actually incorporating more breath work into your meditation practice or more your yoga practice, or just choosing to wake up in the morning and take 5 deep breaths in, right? It can be something as simple as that, but those small choices, those small upgrades that we make every single day will create more impact in our everyday experience. So as we step more into our creative truth, as we step more into our self-expression and who we are, you are going to be seeing more of me. I am working to get out of this world of hiding so I can support more individuals who are wanting to develop and really sustain a more spiritual-based life through the development of faith and discipline and understanding of who they are on this conscious path, on this path of cultivating wholeness of self. So if that is something that you want to connect with me about, please leave a comment below. Make sure you're subscribing to my channels and reach out to me. I always love to talk about these things. There are so many ways that we can work together. I hope this video resonated. Please let me know your thoughts below. Sending you so much love, my soul family, and I will see you in August for another energy update.